Football. This simple and yet so magical game brings people together like nothing else in sports, like nothing else in the world. Football is a source of national pride, an expression of life, and a grand union of emotions. Every 4 years, for a whole month, the entire world lavishes attention on a tournament where international relations and the human spirit shine at their best. It is the World Cup.
World Cup is big. Okay.
Everyone seems to come together whether they like football or not. So I think that's what it's about. It's sort of national pride as much as just the sporting spirit.
It's a festival for us. Yeah, all the people in Japan enjoy to watch the game. It's a festival.
An opportunity for the world to really come together in one sport that every nation shares. And you don't see that anytime else. Even the Olympics, nothing like that. Nothing like the World Cup.
It's a moment of sharing the same feelings and sharing the same objective, which is to win the World Cup.
4 years of hard work paying off, and then hopefully seeing the fruits of your labor.
For us, the football is the best thing in the world. It's our life.
Our passion.
It just means happiness, to be honest. Every time I watch the World Cup, it just makes me feel happy.
I think it's a major sports event worldwide and very well known, and especially when a local national team can participate.
In order to understand what makes the World Cup so popular, we have to go back to basics. Anyone can play football. All that is needed is some kind of a ball and a group of friends. Football is a team-oriented sport that transcends the barriers of language, race, nationality, creed and colour. Football puts the whole world on the same level, as it tears down the walls that exist between us. While in some countries football is just another sport, there are countries where football defines the culture.
For the Algerian, it's the moment to be together and to forget the difficult moment.
But there are two different parts of it, the north and the south. And during the World Cup, we are all united, and it's one of the best things that football can do.
Lots of trouble. In England, the people get a bit too excited. When we lose, they all fight each other in the pubs.
It's our culture, more than a sport. Samba and football and carnival.
It doesn't matter anything if it is like a problem in the country, like the people doesn't matter about that problem at that time, like they matter about football. Like
there's actually 3 codes of football in Australia, so probably the most popular code is called Aussie Rules or Australian Rules Football, which is only played in Australia.
And then it goes rugby league, and then it goes cricket, and then it goes rugby union, and then it goes football.
People like to think that Americans don't care about soccer, but back in the States there's actually a huge following and support for the national team. So I think it's really good, just to let people know, yes, we are soccer crazy, we are part of this global sport that everyone seems to love.
When the World Cup kicks off, football fans across the globe blaze red hot with football fever. It's the time when fans unite in their expression of cultural identity and national pride. Fans gather on the streets, go to bars, restaurants or to public viewings to watch the highly anticipated series of games that they hope will lead to the championship. The atmosphere is an awe-inspiring inferno of flags, jerseys, drums, smoke and screams of adulation. These are the sights and sounds of the World Cup for the fans not able to make it to the packed stadiums. What matters the most is the feeling of being united and standing behind the country that beats within your heart. Let's have a look what football madness looks like through the countries participating in the World Cup.
The whole place, everything stops. It's just like there's nothing going on. The World Cup is going on.
Everybody come together, just watch it, and be happy.
All streets are orange now. If you wear something orange, then you are part of the group.
The shirt, the heart, and that's it. That's all we need to be Ecuadorian.
My country stops where you can go, everybody is watching football.
Everybody just wear red.
red shirts, red something.
We get crazy and we speak each other from one window to the other and hey, hello.
If the team wins, they celebrate it all the night, but if it loses, they are all the day depressed.
We have big screens in the cities and everybody wants to watch the national team game.
We tend to have a big flag. Every time they scored, they would just grab the flag and wave it, jump around.
And all the people crazy, making piece of papers in the streets, and a lot of music, and we shout, "Goal!"
Italy is the country of beautiful art, music and architecture, seductive cuisine and excellent wines. It is a place where people dearly love the game of football. Italians are hopeful to repeat the success from 2006, but it heavily depends on the performance of their unstable top striker, Mario Balotelli. Even though football is a team sport, Italy, like any other country, is in need of a difference maker, the player that will carry them to the top. Balotelli has proved himself in the past, but the fans share different opinions about his performance and personality.
Balotelli is a very good player, but
he's a child, maybe.
It's a very strange guy, so he's very strong, but he's also a little bit mad, so.
We believe in Mario Balotelli that will be the champion of this World Cup.
Balotelli is best player in one match, but in 3 matches the normal player, and so is not regular.
He's so young, and so he can change the match.
He's a good soccer player, but it's not a very good guy to export Italian behavior.
not good. Because her character, I don't like.
The opening game with England draws thousands of Italians into the streets to view this special moment. People proudly sing the national anthem, wave the flags, and loudly cheer in the anticipation of the kick-off. However, the atmosphere shifts very quickly from an exciting ceremony to a nerve-wracking battle for the first group stage victory. Italy managed to beat England in a dramatic victory 2-1, Balotelli being the hero and scoring the winning goal. It was a dream start for Italy, making the fans cheerful and confident as ever.
Forza Italia, sempre! I think that Italy is the best team in the world.
Balotelli is the number one. It's beautiful, Italy is the best.
Unfortunately, it was simply not enough to proceed to the best of 16. Italy lost the following 2 games, as Balotelli, along with the team, failed to score any goals. Group D turned out to be the biggest surprise of the World Cup, as both top favourites, England and Italy, failed to advance. England's poor result of placing last in the group was a big disappointment for the English fans, unhappy with their team's lack of unity. Early exits in the World Cup are becoming an English tradition, making the only triumph of 1966 slowly fade away into history.
Every 4 years, getting very excited and very disappointed. That's the way that the tradition of the World Cup is. We're one of the great disappointments.
I think it's a chance for England to show that we can do it, because we were a bit rubbish in the past, but this year...
Awful, absolutely awful. I never like watching England at the best of times anyway. I just think they're slow, boring. The manager is awful.
I think with England we tend to put all of our best 11 players on the pitch rather than trying to find a team that will actually work.
It's very simple. They didn't pass the ball well.
But I just don't think they were very confident on the ball.
About 5 or 6 of the players shouldn't even be in the squad, let alone the team.
I think we were a bit unlucky this year, but we had a very inexperienced squad in terms of a lot of the players were playing their first tournament.
Germany, the place where people are crazy about beer festivals, folk traditions, and their number one sport, football. Their enthusiasm for football peaked during the World Cup in 2006, hosted by Germany. Despite the fact that the home team finished only third, it was a big party for the Germans. This time around, the Germans have the highest expectations, as their team appears to have the best chemistry, discipline, and mindsets. They certainly do seem to be the toughest contender in the race, and football fans from around the world have respect for the German national team.
The best team in this World Cup is German.
Germany, yeah.
Germany's looking so good right now. I'm kind of scared about playing them, especially if we have to face them in later rounds. I think that'll be a big struggle.
There's gonna not be any surprises, Germany or Holland.
If we are playing Germany, I don't think we can go more far.
This year we're gonna face them, and there will be a great match. But I can't say we're gonna win because they are very strong too.
They have an objective, and they go. Everything can happen, but they continue. They keep going.
Watching the national team at the World Cup has the importance of a public holiday in Germany. On game day, everybody has only one commitment: to attend to the public viewing. To be a German fan, you have to bring your flag or jersey, paint your face, and get yourself a large beer for the game. After singing the national anthem, everything is set to kick off the round of 16. The expectations are very high, as the fans do not want to see another third-place ranking, as they have had in previous tournaments. The national team has performed well, yet the atmosphere is intense. After wasting so many great opportunities, the score remains goalless, and one could sense frustration and anxiety in the German crowd.
We need to work very hard to win this game, and perhaps we will have a chance in the second half, but for now we can't win this, I would say.
Then it finally happened. Germany beat their opponent 2-1 after overtime and progressed to the next round. However, this result was not satisfying enough, as the German supporters seem to know why their team is not playing at its best.
Da ist er drin, Junge! Ja, Mann! Ja, Mann! Deutschland! Deutschland, Mann!
I don't like our coach, Joachim Löw. I don't think he's a good coach, actually. First, as a person, he's not kind of a chief or something, not someone people are looking up to. He's just one guy. He was assistant of Jürgen Klinsmann in 2006, and that's what he is. He's an assistant and not a head coach.
Didn't think so many decisions of the trainer were that good, of the coach were that good.
Now I'm on the right side. That's the key to win the tournament, but our trainer, our coach, don't think so, and that could be a problem.
Yeah, I'm not happy with the Löw. I would do other players in the game, and yeah, it's so-so.
In Germany, every man is a coach, and every coach has his own opinion. I think we have one coach, one National League coach, and he is to do the work and out, nothing else.
glorious history, cathedrals, museums, home of champagne. Welcome to France. Football has a special place here in the hearts of French people. The year 1998 brought so much happiness as they won the World Cup on French soil. Today, we are looking at a radically different French team. The World Cup in South Africa was a disaster for France, as the team placed last in the group stage. Striker Anelka was dismissed, and the players boycotted the training session. It hurt the reputation of the country, upsetting thousands of fans. Therefore, this World Cup could be a chance to fix the bad image and bring some joy to France again.
Allez, allez, la France. Allez, allez, les Bleus. Et tous ensemble chanter sans jamais rien lâcher notre amour du trophée.
In South Africa, where the people didn't want to play, they make like a strike.
If there are only good individuals, it usually doesn't work. There's a very good atmosphere in this French team, and they have a very good teamwork.
They've got rid of all the terrible guys who are so egoistic.
The French team wasn't very good the last years, but yes, it's a good surprise. But we have an excellent manager, Didier Deschamps. It's the right guy at the perfect moment.
He thinks the mentality is more important than the quality of the players. For example, Nasri is not here, Ribéry is not here, and the team works on and plays better.
Better than 2 years ago, 4 years ago, 6 years ago. So maybe now we have like a team, a real team for this World Cup.
We hoped that 4 years ago, but they did nothing. And this World Cup, they make a lot of happiness to French people.
We are today very, very positive about our chance, and we wanted to give a good image about our national team to the world.
The French national anthem, La Marseillaise, echoes through the streets where people gathered for a World Cup showdown against Switzerland. Bars, restaurants, cafes, everything is packed. The atmosphere is very friendly and family-like, demonstrating the strong bond between French people during the World Cup. From the beginning of the match, France crushes their opponents, scoring one great goal after another. The fans celebrate each goal with a wave of passion, collective singing, clapping and cheering. This performance is definitely a good enough reason for the fans to be proud of the national team once again.
I'm very proud to be a French because Karim Benzema is the man of this match. 3 passes and 1 goal. What else? What do you want to be happy for this?
France has confirmed that they came here not just to play, but to prove that France of '89 is back again.
Allez les Bleus!
1, 2, 3.
Even the outstanding performance of Les Bleus was not the main excitement in the streets of Marseille. There is a large section of people with Algerian origin living in France, maintaining a high level of national pride. In the foreign land, they still express their unity, celebrate their cultural background, and create a link to their home country. Algeria, along with other Arabic nations, is united into one joyous group of football fans, cheering for the Algerian team. The World Cup gives them a wonderful opportunity to represent their region and culture, which they are very proud of. Algerian supporters gather in the small local bar for an important group stage game. A victory could bring them closer to a historical achievement to the round of 16. The huddled group of fans never stops chanting in a strong belief of a goal. Then, the magical moment happens. scored one goal after another, electrifying the room with positive energy. The joy and pride could not be measured. The celebration that happened afterwards was absolutely shocking. The big day is here. Algeria can change history in a difficult game against the strong Russian team. The fans gather in the neighborhood for a wild pre-match ceremony. They sing, they pray, they celebrate football.
Barbers, it's very crazy because they have a lot of people and the people are not civilized.
We're going in another place because it's safer. Yes, it's safer.
Every bar and cafe is packed to the last spot. Therefore, it becomes quite a challenge to find a place for this special game. Once settled down, the big drama is about to unfold.
It will be hard to take this victory. Only one goal, please.
All the Algerian team needs to advance is a draw. It is perhaps the longest 90 minutes the spectators have ever experienced. The line between success and failure is defined only by one lucky goal. If Russia scores, the dream is over. The final whistle is a moment of relief, setting off the greatest Algerian celebration Paris is yet to see. Every Algerian comes out to join the masses, spreading all around the city. Flags up in the air, red fires, and deafening noise in the rhythm of Algerian drums create the atmosphere like nowhere else. The crowd becomes so large and overwhelming, the police have to send their units to monitor the situation because this celebration is not going to end anytime soon. When the wonderful evening is about to slip from celebration to anarchy, the local police decide to end the party. The officers charge into the crowds to draw them back. This way, they stay in full control over the situation so nobody gets hurt and the crowd goes home. For 1 month, people all over the world had a chance to enjoy the biggest sporting show there is. Each culture admires and dearly loves this sport in its own unique way. The World Cup brings excitement, joy, pleasure, and even disappointment and tears. At the end of the day, whether you like football or not, it is about coming together and sharing the wonderful experience.
Россия, вперед!
I'm happy to make time for your feelings, but you have to admit let's just break it down.
Mexico, Mexico,
All around till the disco ball pops, but I have to be me, and everyone can see your anger is misplaced, and I'm gonna tell you. Don't hate me 'cause I
Так,